Former FT Minister Datuk Seri Adnan Mansor or Kunan has been arrested by the MACC over alleged sales of land belonging to Kuala Lumpur City Hall or DBKL. MACC Deputy Chief Commissioner Datuk Seri Azam Bakri confirmed that Kunan had been arrested at 3:25 p.m. today. He is expected to be presented at KL Sessions Court at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Kunan is allegedly to be charged over 97 dubious transactions involving the sale of DBKL land covering more than 273 hectares and said to be worth 5.63 billion ringgit. Current FD Minister Khalid Abdul Samad had said earlier that DBKL had managed to recover a total of 149 million ringgit through renegotiation of 16 of its 23 dubious land deals involving around 104 hectares, Bernama reports. Khalid said that apart from that, another 5.04 hectares, worth some 113.8 million ringgit, had also been returned to DBKL. He said that renegotiation was done by a special committee set up to probe the land deals undertaken by the previous government that were said to have been sold at below market rate. Pekan MP Datuk Seri Najib Razak has questioned the purpose of the Harapan Coin, reportedly the world's first political fundraising platform utilizing cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. He brought up the question as to who benefits the most from the issuance of the Harapan Coin. The Harapan Coin was co-founded by Shah Alam MP Khalid Abdul Samad. In a Facebook post, Najib called on Khalid to name each and every mastermind behind the project. Najib stressed to not take advantage of the rakyat, adding that he would challenge any such move. Lembah Pantai MP Fahmi Fazil says there should be proper regulation in place before the Harapan Coin can be rolled out. He says that Bank Negara should issue official guidelines on cryptocurrencies and there should be proper regulation on political funding. It was reported yesterday that Khalid was preparing a paper and presentation on the proposed cryptocurrency to be presented to Bank Negara and PM Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Packaging company Scientex is proposing to acquire a 42.41% stake in smaller rival Daibochi for 222.5 million ringgit. The acquisition is for 139.06 million shares at 1 ringgit 60 per share. Scientex MD Lim Peng Jen said in a statement that this merger would create a formidable regional giant. He added that this would enable the company to compete globally, offering an integrated range of flexible packaging solutions to a larger client base. In a Bursa announcement, Scientex announced that it had entered into a heads of agreement with certain shareholders of Daibochi for the acquisition via a proposed share exchange. The share exchange will be on the basis of one new share for every 5.5 Daibochi shares held by the vendors. According to Scientex, upon the conditional share sale agreement becoming unconditional, the company is obliged to extend a mandatory takeover offer. Scientex, however, intends to maintain Daibochi's listing status. Trading on both counters had been suspended prior to the announcement and will resume tomorrow. Property developer IGB saw its third quarter FY18 net profit almost double to 68.3 million ringgit due to higher contributions from all its segments. Top line grew by 23.5% to 353.2 million ringgit from 285.9 million previously. The group's retail division, represented by IGB REIT, saw its net property income grow by 2% to 96.6 million ringgit. IGB REIT is the owner of Mid-Valley Mega Mall and the Gardens Mall. IGB's property development division saw significant growth during the quarter due to recognition of higher percentage of completion of Stoner 3, a condo project located near KLCC. Revenue recognition from the segment skyrocketed to 64 million ringgit from 10.7 million ringgit previously. Going forward, IGB said it expects the overall property market to remain extremely challenging, but is banking on the prime locations of its properties. FGV Holdings and China's Dalian Commodity Exchange have inked an MOU to work together to expand palm oil futures delivery regionally. FGV said DCE aims to increase cooperation with palm oil companies in the Belt and Road countries. The MOU focuses on services offered by subsidiary Felda Johor Bulkers, which has over 860,000 tons of liquid storage spread across Malaysia, Indonesia and Pakistan. FGV would also be required to provide support for DCE's research in palm oil futures and spot markets in Malaysia and Indonesia, as well as promote bilateral cooperation between the two parties. The collaboration would potentially contribute an estimated 1.5 million ringgit in revenue with a profitability of 525,000 ringgit per month. Chairman Datuk Wira Azhar Abdul Hamid said FGV would be able to work with DCE to grow beyond China and to support its plans to accelerate the process of delivering physical palm oil to buyers.